How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another summoning session. We've got Book 8 in, and we've got Ratatoskr and some children from Awakening. So without further ado, let's get into it. Yeah, I definitely thought Awakening had the opportunity to get the banner treatment starting off Book 8. Pretty exciting. I will admit I wasn't the biggest fan of Ratatoskr at first, but I think I'm really warming up to her a little bit after playing the story mode a little bit. Yeah, I really like the picture where she's like hugging her tail. It's really cute. Okay, we got an Edelgard. All right, not a bad way to start out the summoning session. Cool, cool. All right, I am cool with that. Okay, well. In any case, not the best IVs, but we'll take what we can get. So yeah, this banner is pretty exciting. Hopefully we get some good stuff on the way to our 2 double sparks. So that's pretty exciting. If you're curious, here's what the rates look like. Yeah, pretty good on the greens as usual. You know, green is always the golden child here. So if you want some Lucinas, now is a great time, especially since she's not in the normal summon pool. Okay, but Ratatoskr's rate is also a little low. Hold on just a second. Looks like I forgot to change out my barracks real quick. Okay, and I'm back. So yeah, what I was saying was the Ratatoskr rate isn't like super high. It's not like super very good, you know how it is with blue. However, I like to think that right now is the best opportunity, as always, with these new OCs to summon now, because once they get put in like mythic and legendary banners, you know, color sharing is a bitch. We all know how that feels. Let's just say color sharing sucks, and if you want a prime example of that, ask Oblivion, especially. Oh my god, nice, we got Fallen Morgan. That is awesome, actually pretty cool. Female Morgan is definitely one of my favorite characters from Awakening, so really happy to get a copy of her. She is definitely a merge project, so very happy to get her. Actually, we've been getting some decent Awakening stuff, so very cool. Yeah, so okay, yeah, we're gonna be skipping out on colorless. You know, I'll get Lauron eventually, but now is not the time to get it. It is unfortunate how Inigo is oh my god! Nice! Robin, Brave Robin, holy shit, the Awakening luck has been pretty good so far. Okay, alright, okay, alright. I'm still waiting for that plus attack. Mine is neutral IV just because all the IVs I've been getting have been pretty shit. So that's a merge because he is a merge project as well. Even though this fodder is juicy as fuck, but I'm still waiting for a unit to come with Gambit 4 before I start doing any sort of inheritance with him. Just because I don't want to just get Gambit 4, you know? You know what I'm saying. So, cool, alright, pretty good pity breaks, especially since we're still at 3%, so I can't complain about this. Yeah, good times, good times. Speaking of good times, I had a pretty good time testing out the Shannon Refine. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't like, you know, it's not gonna make him the greatest god sword or anything, but it does make him pretty good now. You know, being able to stack damage reduction is pretty fun. Obviously, it's not gonna be great when you're facing off against a nuke or someone like legendary Nana. That's not very fun. So, oh baby, the Awakening luck continues. We got Severa, Secret Dreamer. I'm Severa, Cordelia's daughter. You wanted to meet me, right? I mean, I did come all the way from the future. Okay, cool. Wow, her sprite actually has got a lot of attitude to it. I really like when the sprites have some attitude. Not the best IVs, but that's fine. She's got really interesting fodder. And when I mean interesting fodder, I mean Buffer 4. That one is pretty interesting. Not sure how I feel about it. Maybe it's gonna be like the skill that a legendary female Corrin comes with when it's time for her remix. I could see that happening, honestly. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know if this will be good on her necessarily. I think it'd probably be pretty good. You know, cooling down the negating Fang, getting her some speed-based damage reduction. Seems pretty alright. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff there. I don't know if I want to necessarily get extra copies of Severa to fodder that. I don't really have any plans for that kind of skill, so I'm just gonna, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep her copy for now. Depends on if we get other copies, but cool to get a copy of her. Anyways, in terms of the refines, yeah, with Shannon, pretty happy. I was rocking the Arcane Devourer on him for a little bit, but now there's no need. The Balmung is pretty good now. You know, it's not like, you know, it's not insane, but hey, it's fine. It's fine. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? How many 5 stars is this? Okay, well, we got a Citrine. That is really good. Citrine, surprisingly, is one of the best units that came out of that Brodian banner. Actually, probably the best. Like, let's be honest. Alright, not the best IV. I don't remember what my IVs are, to be honest. But fantastic fodder. I don't think I'm going to be foddering her. I don't know if I just make her a merge project too, to be honest. Like, she's just so good. So fun to play with. And I like Citrine. I never used Citrine long term when I played Engage, but I do like her. She's got that Paris Hilton, like, I'm gonna buy you 50 castles and give you all these servants to run the castles and all that, just because you smiled at me today. I was like, that's kind of funny, man. I don't know about you guys, but, I like her. Anyways, back to refine talk. So some of the other ones were pretty interesting. None of them were like super top tier, didn't seem like, but they were pretty interesting. There was Iago. Iago's was pretty interesting. There's like the even and odd turn thing. The most notable thing that I remember from it is giving out Hexblade. That is pretty good. Hexblade is actually one of the better statuses to get nowadays, just because adaptive damage is really good. I think I used to underestimate it a little bit just because, oh, all dragons have it, you know, and dragons aren't necessarily the top of the meta nowadays, so, like, how good is this really, guys? Come on. But, no, it's pretty dang good, as we've seen on, like, Yuri, or at least Legendary Yuri, who else do I have it on? I have it on the Legendary Alm. Yeah, pretty good on nukes, so, pretty interesting free-to-play way of getting some Hexblade shenanigans going. There's also the Young Pala. I don't remember what that was necessarily. I do remember that it just made it oh my god. Alright, another 5-star. Let's go. Babyface Alm. Nice, nice. Cool. Plus speed. I think that's the one he wants in order to get his, like, wind sweep going. Not bad. Alright, cool. But yeah, with Pala, I just remember, like, the flyers around her need to be, like, within 3 spaces now, so it makes it a lot easier, and, you know, getting those, attacking twice effects are really good, and making that just easier to do is just gonna be good for her, you know, good for, flyer emblem teams. I mean, flyers have been getting a real renaissance recently, so I think Pala is in a pretty decent spot now. She's, I don't think she's gonna be tearing up Summoner duels or anything, probably. Maybe if you have like a highly invested +10 and everything, then she'd probably be pretty good, but I have like nothing on her. She's just rocking base kit. I don't even think I'm going to get her refined, so, but what I've seen, I think it's pretty good. So yeah, that's pretty good. In terms of Eleonora, I mean, she's a TMS character. Honestly, I didn't really pay attention too much, but it seemed pretty good for the most part. I mean, one of the most important things about that one is that it has a sweep effect, which is in the base, like, effect anyways. Honestly, from what I remember, it just gave her a bunch of stats, from what I remember. So I don't think it's, like, a crazy refine, honestly, but it's something to give her. And then Wrath, let's just say Wrath didn't get the Echidna treatment, so I think it's probably a little better than Python. Oh my god, another Severa! Alright, alright. It's pretty cool. Okay, this is plus attack minus speed, but I don't know if I necessarily want to merge her. It's kind of a tough question because I'm not like the biggest Severa fan. I like her, but I'm not going, yeah, I got another Severa, time to plus in her, you know. I'm not like one of those people, you know, but I don't know, it's a really good unit, but you know, it's just another God Sword flavor of the week, or maybe not week, flavor of the month sword situation. She's probably not gonna be super good 5 months from now, but I mean, her art's pretty good. I mean, that's the reason why we plus 10 characters, right? Because we like the characters, we like the art, we like the voice lines. You know, fuck the meta, fuck powerful units, just plus 10, merge whoever you like. But I don't think I'm gonna be, that being said, I don't think I'm gonna be merging Severa here. So, yeah, I'll figure something out with that minus speed. We'll make it work. But cool to get another Severa. At least now I don't need to, I don't need to spark for her, so that's pretty good. So I guess my 2 sparks will now be for Lucina and Ratatoskr. So that's pretty cool. It took me a long time to figure out how to save Ratatoskr. Oh my god, it's Ratatoskr! Okay, nice. I'm Ratatoskr of the Healing Hands. Anyone sick or injured? It took me a little while to warm up to her. And when I mean a little while, I mean like just this morning while playing the story mode. But I think I'm a Ratatoskr fan now, you know? I think she's awesome. She's got that clumsy, like Ash kind of situation. And I'm all for that. She's cool. And she seems really powerful too. Like, none of my units on Lunatic mode were able to tank her at all. And I'm talking about my plus 10 Legendary Dimitri with max investment. He just folded because he couldn't outspeed her. So let's just say fucking Squirrel got hands here, you know? So cool to get her. I guess I'll just try to get as many merges as I can on her. I don't know if I necessarily want to fodder her. Her fodder is not like, it's like okay, I guess. But I'm not like the biggest beast connoisseur or anything. So, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Also something I want to talk about was Hero's Journey. That was pretty interesting, right? The new event was about helping a lost girl find their mother and stuff, and sometimes you'd make them more scared, and sometimes you do a little boogie, you know, dance off with her a little bit. So that's nice. I thought the event was kind of cute. This time around, I decided to pair up Alear and Veil. I'm not going to spoil anything for engaged players, or you know, non-engaged players or anything. I mean, you should still play engaged, you know. But I'm just gonna say it felt like the right thing to do, that pairing. So yeah, it was a good time. You know, I always like Hero's Journey. I wish it came by more than once a month, you know. I just like these cute little events, you know. They're always trying to do these stupid auto battle events or whatever, which basically means I don't play the game. It's not like I don't auto battle Hero's Journey, okay? And I'm not gonna pretend I'm better than everyone else, but I will say that the fact that the auto battle game, I couldn't even play that manually, even if I wanted to, you know? So, at least with Hero's Journey, I have the ability, if I wanted to play the game like a real person. Anyways, let us get a spark on. Let's go for Lucina first. We haven't seen Lucina just yet. Alright, here she is. You know, I've seen a lot of people give Lucina a lot of shit. Anyways, I am Lucina, Princess of the Halidom of Elise. I will change fate and never yield to despair. Cool, cool. Yeah, I really like this, I think it's really cool. I like how she's like a Great Knight, pretty interesting. Too bad if you actually, reclass her to Great Knight in Awakening, she looks terrible because it's just a generic class model. Actually, now I think about the generic class model actually kind of looks like this because all generic class models in Awakening are blue. So actually this almost fits. I do see a lot of drama about the new Lucina just because of her art. And all I'm gonna say is, leave Lucina alone! Can't you see she's already traveled from the future to the past and tried to save her father, her parents, her friends, and you're just trying to shit on her? Leave Brittany alone! I mean, Lucina alone! Okay, alright, sorry, I couldn't help it, but in all seriousness, I mean, like, come on, guys. Art is hard, and it's not bad, you know, like, it's pretty good, I mean, okay, maybe the eyes are a little bit on the big side, and maybe she should wear some pants. I'll admit that's not my favorite thing in the world, but I think this alt's still really cool. She almost looks like an armor knight, almost like a Edelgard situation. Actually, it really does look like the Emperor class a little bit. Pretty cool. Really like the art a lot. I know some people aren't the biggest fan, but all I'm gonna say to that is leave Lucina alone, goddammit! Anyways, back to summoning. We still got another spark to go. How very nice of IS to give us an extra spark, because there are 2 units that aren't being put in the normal summon pool. I love how we're only getting like 2 new units every banner in the normal summon pool nowadays. Now they're all just locked away in the Disney Vault, and we'd only get them every once a couple months, which, you know, great way to make sure we have artificial scarcity, right, guys? Really love that. Really love that. Also, something I wanted to talk about, not Fire Emblem related actually, was the GTA 6 trailer. I thought that was pretty interesting. I'm not the biggest GTA fan or anything, so like this wasn't like super personal to me, but I do remember seeing that it was gonna be up, so, but then, I don't know, it got leaked or something. Some like employees, like dumbass kid or something, leaked it for, you know, invisible internet update points. So that was interesting. And then Rockstar, you know, the huge alpha chads that they are, they're just like, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna release it officially now. Go watch it on our channels, goddammit. So that was kind of cool, and it looked really good. Like, honestly, the games these days are looking really fucking good. Like, I remember playing fucking, like, Metal Gear as a kid. I was like, goddamn, these graphics are so good. They ain't getting better than this, guys. And then, like, look at what we are now. Like, the games are looking almost better than real life, which is kind of insane, honestly. But yeah, I thought it looked pretty cool. Definitely excited to get that on the PlayStation 5. Too bad it comes out in like 2025, and probably like late 2025, let's be honest. So we're gonna have to wait another 2 years probably, but at least we have concrete evidence that it does exist, you know? So yeah, there we go. I was always hoping, I'm still holding out eventually for LA Noire 2. LA Noire is definitely my favorite Rockstar game, and probably one of my favorite games of all time. Top 5 for sure. I'm hoping for a sequel to that, even though, in my opinion, the game concluded itself really well. There really is no need for a sequel, but I want a sequel, you know? So I'm just throwing that out there, you know? Rockstar. I know you're watching this, Rockstar guys. Just a heads up. You got one fan ready to pre-order the game when you guys announce it. Just a heads up. By the way, I do have a couple questions from a viewer, and I am going to answer them. Yeah, and if you guys ever want to ask me a question, go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I will answer it. As that is the reason why questions exist. They are meant for answering. So this one comes from Ali5144, and they asked, what are your hopes for Book 8? Alright, so Book 8, I am really hoping that the dear dude, Alpha Chad Thundercock, doesn't end up dying. And not, oh baby, nice. Question luck, we got a Lucina again. Awesome, that is fantastic, actually. Okay, alright, plus resistance, that's okay, alright, cool. Yeah, I'm hoping that dear dude doesn't end up dying, or at the very least, before he dies, make him playable, okay? I want him to be, oh, nice, we got a happy. That sure is making me happy. What is her, fodder? Not the greatest fodder anymore, but I remember I had her on my defense team for a while, just because effective against dragons and beasts, and she's basically like a cavalry nuke, like pretty good for a while. Honestly, still not too terrible. So definitely really cool to get her. And she was plus attack too, so that's awesome. What else? Actually, I'm just hoping most of those new OCs are playable. They all look really cool. I like all their designs. I mean, Yusuke Kozaki did a great job, honestly, with the character designs, in my opinion. Like, I was a little iffy on Ratatoskr. Oh, baby, the question luck is flooding, man. Got a Fjorm. Awesome. Would love to get more hardy fighter. That is amazing. But yeah, I do like all the new OCs this book. Definitely, It took me a little while to warm with the Ratatoskr, but honestly, I really like her. She's really cool, and really strong too. I'm just a little bit afraid of like other terrain types that maybe her other siblings are gonna have. I get the feeling every sibling is gonna have their own terrain type. That's my guess. I have no idea what it could be. I don't know what the snake could be. Like poison terrain or something. Maybe the, oh my god. Okay, well, I gotta take care of the bears again real quick here. Alright, and I'm back, but since we've got some arena tickets, actually quite a lot, but I guess we'll just summon on these for now. For a nice little intermission here. I'll just go top for everyone. I don't really care about the color. Anyways, for book 8, what other hopes do I have? What other hopes? I hope the next unit type that they introduce isn't stupid, like a toon units. Got a Sonya here. Actually, probably one of the best book 1 units to date still. Her refine's pretty good. Definitely aged extremely well, so that is awesome. What else? What else? Yeah, I guess that's about it. All I really want is for the OC just to all be playable, all bring some really cool like terrain effects. As long as they're not like super toxic terrain effects, just something. Oh, is that a Dune? Nice. I think that is. Better be a Dune. Okay, nice, nice. A Dune is actually a pretty good unit. Yeah, I think that about covers my hopes for the book. Hopefully, it doesn't shit the bed quite as hard as book 7. Okay, we got a Ryoma. Nice. Not the biggest fan of this Resplendent, but it's still pretty cool. Pretty alright. Still waiting for that Xander Resplendent, man. I guess it's gotta be Emblem. If it's not Emblem, then like fucking betrayal, dude. Sick. Alright, we got a leg yarn. I'm actually pretty close to plus 10ing her, actually. I didn't pick up her Forma because I wanted to pick up the other ones. I kind of forgot what they were now, but cool. Alright, actually pretty good tickets. So anyways, let's get back to our regularly scheduled program. Also, Ali had another question, more like a rapid fire questions. They asked Saline or Hortensia. That's hard because I don't have strong feelings about either, to be honest. I used to not like Hortensia terribly much, but I warmed up to her after listening to her, some of her supports, and also because of the fact that she's probably the best staff unit in Engage. I guess if I had to pick one, probably Hortensia, just because Hortensia is a better unit, and I find her supports to be a little more, like, deep than Saline's. Saline is a little more like, man, I love tea, and I love peace. And that kind of sums up most of them, to be honest. Alright, Fogado or Alcris, that's a tough one as well. But this time, it's less about being indifferent, and because I love both of them. If I had to pick one, probably be Fogado. He's the most likely one I will plus 10 immediately when he gets added to Heroes. Whereas I did not plus 10 Alcris. He's at like plus 3, I think. But I did not plus 10 Alcris. But Fogado is probably going to happen. Engage or Shadow Dragon? You know it's gotta be a Shadow Dragon. That's my favorite Fire Emblem game. One of my favorite games of all time. Shadow Dragon's just so fun. I don't care what people say, it's really ugly. Well, you could go fuck yourself, okay? Because I think it's a fantastic game. It's really fun. And I actually like the battle sprites. I think it's got like a watercolor-esque kind of art design, which I always thought was really cool. You know, it's almost got like that blurry effect of how war is gritty and dirty and just rough, and sometimes it's all a blur, you know. That's the kind of vibe that I get. So Shadow Dragon all day, baby. I don't know if there's ever going to be a game that beats it for me. It's probably a lot of nostalgia factoring into it. And nostalgia is a powerful thing, let me tell you. So I don't think there's going to be a game anytime soon that will topple that. Sita or Deirdre? Well, I don't really like using Deirdre whenever I play Genealogy. I just find her to be a really bad unit. Sita, on the other hand, is one of the best units in Shadow Dragon. So, oh, more question luck. We got Fallen Byleth. Very awesome, actually. Yeah, really great to get that fodder. And she's plus speed. Oh, she's plus speed. That is awesome. That is fantastic. Good unit too. I just have too many merge projects, okay? I have to pick and choose, be really picky about my merge projects these days. But yeah, in terms of the question, definitely would probably have to say Sita. Sita is awesome. Nina or Guinevere? Well, Nina's the OG, if you think about it. And Guinevere is kind of like a copy, if you think about it. And also, Nina could use the Alm Staff in theory, I think, because she's a princess and everything. Whereas Guinevere's not even playable, not even a little bit. Unless she's playable in like the trial match, I don't really know. I never do any post-game whatever in most Fire Emblem games. But I'd say probably Nina. Again, nostalgia definitely plays a part into it. And also, when Marth fights Camus and like she's begging him to please switch sides, that, I don't know, something about that really affected me when I was a kid. Like, oh my god, why won't he choose love and the righteous path? It's like, no, I must protect my country. And it's like, damn, that's rough, buddy. So yeah, I don't know. I think that just really touched me as a kid. So I would have to say Nina, Plumeria, or Triandra. You know, these are another two characters who I am very indifferent about. Maybe Plumeria, just because I have the more merges on her compared to Triandra, I guess. And Plumeria is a really good unit. So I would probably have to say Plumeria, and then, last but not least, Ike and Micaiah. Now, I know a lot of people are not the biggest Micaiah fans, but I am not necessarily a Micaiah hater. You know, I'm okay with Micaiah, but on the other hand, you're pitting Micaiah up with the Alpha Chad Thundercock Ike here, so I don't think there's many people who can take down the master, the hero of Tellius, you know. So I think I'm gonna have to put my vote in for Ike. I really like Ike a lot. I mean, we all like Ike. You like Ike. Everybody likes Ike for president, obviously. Anyways, we are one summon away from our Spark. I guess I might as well just go this full circle. Might as well. We've got the focus charge bubbles filled up. We've got a pretty decent pity rate. Might as well see what we can get, you know? Just like normal classic gambler's fallacy. That's my middle name, you know, Rocket Gambler's Fallacy Gal, you know. That's my full name, obviously. That's what my mom and dad decided to name me. But yeah, thank you so much, Ali5144, for the questions. They're always really fun, especially the rapid fire ones. So yeah, thank you. Anyways, we are closing in on our second Spark. I honestly wish we just had like unlimited Sparks. Just every 40 summons, you get someone, you know. That way, there's no RNG bullshit, and Oblivion would have been able to get his Heather, you know. I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. Oh. I mean, yeah, I'm happy. We got our Laurent. I am Laurent, Miriel's son. Tell me, are any of my allies about? I do hope we didn't become separated. Okay, cool. This guy is totally boned. Oh my god, he's got good IVs too. Not only that, he's got good IVs. Yeah, this guy is totally just boned. I mean, him and Nime are just totally fucked. Like, what are they gonna get? What are they gonna do with the fucking deer and vulture tome, right? Basically nothing. So yeah, it's a rough life for Laurent and Laurent fans, but at least he's in the game now, so that's cool, and at least the tome looks kind of cool, even if it's not very good. So anyways, let us go for our second Spark, and I guess we shall go for a Ratatoskr. I got two Ratatoskrs, right? Did I? Excluding this one, I don't remember. We'll see how the recap is, because I don't really remember. Anyways, got our next Ratatoskr. Alright, overall, pretty great summoning session. I will see you all in the recap. Alright, look at that. We almost filled up a whole brigade. That's actually pretty awesome, man. So, yeah, we basically got a 5-star of everyone on the banner, actually, surprisingly. Even the Laurent, who I was actively avoiding the colorless. The one colorless I summoned, not only did he come home, he is a 5-star with the best IVs, so, you know, sometimes fate has a funny way of playing out. Yeah, we did get 2 Lucinas, that's pretty cool. We did get how many? We got 2 Severas. We got, where are my Ratatoskrs? We got 1, 2, okay, I guess we just got 2. I could have sworn we got 3. But maybe not. And on the way, we got a decent amount of pity breaks, but they were really awesome pity breaks. Mainly the ones I'm excited for are the Brave Robin and the Fallen Morgan. Definitely some of my favorite characters. Some of our arena tickets were pretty good as well. We got Fallen Female Byleth. That is really good as well. So overall, a very, very good summoning session. I could not have asked for more. So yeah, that about covers this summoning session. Let me know how you guys did. Did you guys summon on this one, or are you waiting for the winter banner? Winter banners generally are pretty powerful, so it could be a good idea to wait just a moment on what that might be. So, and there's also going to be New Year's. New Year's last year was also really powerful, so maybe this year will be pretty strong too. We might even get a second or a third Gulveg, if you don't count the other alter egos of Gulveg. Another Gulveg, New Year's Gulveg, possibly. That could be pretty insane. So if you're waiting on that, that could be a good idea to wait for as well. So yeah, let me know how you guys did in the comments below, because I'm always curious about how y'all are doing in the gacha landscape. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this summoning session on the Book 8 Ratatoskr banner. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.